in your very busy lives, very, very busy lives that we lead, don't forget to take care of you.
Today is not only a celebration of the 38th anniversary of one of Jamaica's first women's magazine, but it is also a celebration of us, breast cancer thrivers. Our journey, our bravery, strength, and the sisterhood, especially the sisterhood that we're seeing in this room today, are really the things that make us who we are as women of strength, as human beings, and of those of us who are actually paying it forward to support other women who are in the struggle and in the triumph.
While we enjoy each other's company and while we enjoy a meal together, let us continue to remember the cause, the main reason why we're here, which is to support both the survivors, the thrivers, and those who are potentially, might be affected by breast cancer, men and women, right? It is the leading cause of cancer for women in Jamaica. So it is definitely a worthy cause.
So behind select chairs, I think it's 6 chairs because it's 6 questions, the game name. I'm looking over at Chanel. Okay, Chanel has the mic in hand. And the questions would be on the back of the chair. So if you are sitting at a chair where there is an envelope, there's an envelope. They have them? Okay, they have them in hand. Stop up behind the chair. They have the question.
My question is, what was the most difficult part of your journey and how did you overcome it? My most difficult part of my journey was when I was blind.
Oh, wow.
So you see the glasses thing?
Yes.
Coming handy.
Yes.
So that was the most difficult part. You can't see anything. And how I overcome it with the blood of Jesus. It was a challenging one, but God gave man wisdom.
Yes.
And so I overcome by the grace of God.
My question is, do you have any hidden talents and what can you do?
Oh, we have a talent
I'm going
show?
to sing for everyone. My hidden talent, I guess, would be baking. I love baking. I make scrumptious, chocolate cakes, vanilla cakes, brownies. Unfortunately, I can't show you here, but you can try it if anyone wants my number or anything like that.
Yes. Shana, are you on IG?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what is the handle?
Not
you don't
for
remember?
my baking.
Okay.
Because it's my hidden talent.
It's your hidden.
So,
it's hide far.
Just told a lot of people when I don't normally tell people.
Okay, all right.
My question is, what advice would you give on how to best support a loved one going through breast cancer? My response would be, no one can go through cancer alone. So one way that you can support your loved one is to accompany that person to get the treatment. Usually it's a frightening experience, and sometimes, well, most of the times when you go for the treatment or even to keep an appointment with the doctor, you are apprehensive about what the report will look like, what the doctor will say. So a little, hand in hand, just somebody to rub your back or to smile with you and say it's gonna be all right, So that's one way that you can give support to a loved one who is experiencing cancer or have a diagnosis of cancer.
Monochromatic look. I like the bell-bottom pants. Yeah. Don't love the skinny eyebrows and the baga eyeshadow. But I would say that. Monochromatic,
and
the
bell-bottoms.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
If money and time were no object, what would you be doing right now? So first of all, I'd probably do the laser surgery to get rid of this. Yeah. Get rid of the glasses. But I'd probably be traveling the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I'd be
see
traveling
that.
the world.
What's your name?
Stephanie. Stephanie Bryan from the Gleaner. Hi, guys.
Hi.
My first stop would be Tanzania.
Oh, why Tanzania?
The beaches are beautiful.
Really? Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
My name is Jeffina Fulcott Dorman, and my question is, what was your biggest self-discovery or revelation after you were diagnosed? Well, I'm going to speak on the self-discovery. I realized that I was stronger than I thought I was.
That's so good. Yeah.
Because I have aunts and friends who have died from breast cancer, and I had given up. Because when you hear about it, you're that you're going to die. And I decided I was not going to do any chemotherapy or any radiation. I was just going to, if I live, I live. And my husband said, you think you're going to left me on Michaela? And when he said that, you know, I started thinking, and I said, but wait, why am I giving up? I mean, I'm a child of God. I hear this thing every day that you must trust God. And I said, God, you did not make me for this. So, you know, I found out that I was much stronger than I thought I was. And I'm here today. This has been 11 years going on. So.
In your very busy lives, very, very busy lives that we lead, don't forget to take care of you. Because in not taking care of you, you're making every effort to take best care of everything else that you're pursuing. Now, the silver lining that became the very huge, you know, I always focus on silver linings, that becomes the very reality, is that in going public, I never realized the level of support I would get. I never realized how significant that would be in terms of just knowing that you are not going through this alone. And it can be a very daunting task, I admit. And even though I had everything, thank heavens, that I needed, knowing that there was that virtual support was also comforting. And so that was my way. But you also have the individuals who decide to do it quietly, to do it in their own way. And for me, just like someone passing away, someone transitioning, there is no judgment in how you deal with it. And I remember one of the questions that came up was, how do you show support for someone who is going through this battle? And I will say that it is very individual, but just ensure that the person knows that you are there. My message around preparation is, and I'm a holistic practitioner, prepare yourself on all 4 dimensions of health. Prepare yourself physically, prepare yourself mentally, prepare yourself socially, and prepare yourself spiritually. Because when the unforeseen hits, it is your health in all 4 aspects that can make the difference in your outcome. And so I encourage great diet and exercise. I encourage for your mental health to ensure that you are strengthening the strengths in your life. So the people who are positive and giving you positive energy, reflect gratitude. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you appreciate them. Call them out to the blue. Send them a message. The energies that are negative, the stresses in your life, find ways to deal with them. Find ways to manage them. Our social interactions, we are social creatures. No man is an island. Solitude is fantastic, and it is good for you to learn solitude, but also seek to enhance your familial relationships, your relationships in your communities, and of course, whatever you can do in the surroundings around you. And your spiritual health, Different than your mental health, your spiritual health is your sense of purpose, your sense of well-being, your sense of belonging, that you uniquely have this role, and in doing so you develop the recognition that other people have their unique role. And so I encourage the holistic approach in our preparation. But realistically, good insurance. Good insurance. You want to make sure that you have good insurance and you make it a priority in your financial planning. At the end of the day, it does take cash to care. And the best care is afforded by the best insurance, unfortunately. So seek to ensure. But I go back again to early detection, because that is the greatest way you can save costs in how you approach this problem.
Reach to Recovery is a breast cancer support group. As you are told, we've been around for more than 40 years, and we provide support in all its formats to persons who are going on a journey of recovery from a diagnosis of breast cancer. We are all breast cancer survivors, thrivers, warriors, and we all have our own individual stories. But through our experiences, we're able to guide, be a big sister, hold the hands of persons who have been recently diagnosed and are facing challenges that they're not sure how to cope with. So we are the peer counselors, and through peer counseling, we succeed, I hope, in assisting our sisters from simply being diagnosed through to recovery, and they in turn return and pay it forward. So that's what we do.
The Flair will always be that resource and champion women in whatever stage, whatever disposition. And as we celebrate 38 years, there is nothing that we would rather do. The Live with Flair Luncheon is such an important event to us. It was Tekoya Joseph who made the decision that our anniversary was best served by giving back and celebrating breast cancer survivors. The first luncheon was held in 2019, and I want to tell you that for as long as the Flair has an anniversary, we will support and celebrate breast cancer thrivers. Here is to 38 years and many more.